All right, welcome to Fusion. So once your software starts up, you're going to get a panel on the screen that kind of looks similar to this. So let's just go through a few things here. This is a first video on Fusion and just an introduction to the environment, the workspace, things like that. So start off with this here is your data panel. And if I come up here, I can hide it for when I want to do lots of different drawings and have my whole screen. And you're going to see mine's usually hidden when I do stuff. Or I can show the data panel. This is going to have the folder. You probably have a group now called Woodwork because that's what you called it. And then all your files are going to be here that you've saved, right? And then you can open them up from here. So that's basically what that is. Over here is your browser. This slowly, as we draw, you're going to have different parts or components put in here and sketches and things. So this will expand as we go. Down at the bottom here, we have our timeline, and you'll see that again once I start drawing things. Okay. So first off, let's just draw. Oh, and finally, this is the view cube. This is what our different views, and that top view, side views, front views, bottom views. Okay. So let's just draw something really quick. For the majority of the time working in woodwork, you're going to be doing the following. You're going to come up to sketch. Okay. So create a sketch. You're going to have the different views. So I'm going to go to the top view. So this is top. Okay. This is going to be front. This is going to be right. So I'm going to go to the top view. I'm going to click on it. Let's turn in a sketch view. Then for the majority of time, same thing. You're going to create a 2-point rectangle, or a lot of times I like 3-point or a center rectangle. So I go to rectangle and I go to center rectangle. I click on the middle and I expand out. Now, if I simply do not press enter and I type the values, okay, so I'm going to type in on the blue there, I'm going to type in 12 to make it 12 inches long. I'm going to hit the tab button. You can see here now this is changed. And I'm going to put that one to, I don't know, 1.5. Okay, and I'm going to hit enter. Okay, that now is my first sketch, right? Now I'm just going to get rid of the data panel. Okay, and there's my first sketch, right? And I can zoom in. So I'm with the scroll button right now, I'm scrolling in and out. If I hold the shift key down and I press the mouse button down, I can spin around all different directions. Okay, if I hold the zoom or the scroll button down and just move it, I can pan, okay, any direction. Now, I don't know where I am now, so all we do is we come up to the view cube up in the corner and we press the little house. And the little house puts me back to the view. Okay, if I wanted to go to the complete top view, I can click on top, right? And this is my sketch right now. So I'm done here. We've drawn our first sketch. This is all I want to do, okay? And then we hit finish. Okay, now we have our sketch. Now the next part is we want to turn this into 3D. So for the most part in this software, you're going to come up to extrude. You're going to click on extrude. Okay, over here a bunch of things come up. Okay, I can drag this up to what I want. Okay, if I zoom in closer, I can actually drag it and it's more, well, you can see it's just doing 0.1 at a time, right? So I'm going to scroll out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over distance 0.75. Now, the most important thing that we're going to do in this software when we're doing this, it's under this operation right here, you're going to pick new component because everything you do is going to be a new component, right? So make sure if you mess up right here, you've messed up for the rest of what you might be drawing. So you're going to go new component right away. Can I stress new component? Okay, and we click on OK. And now we have your component, right, or your part. Right now, down here in the timeline, you now see that we've done a sketch, okay, we've created a component, and we've extruded it. And finally up here, we have the component. Now what I can do is I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to right mouse our component, right mouse click on it, I'm going to find rename. I'm going to rename this one to cherry outside, okay? And basically that is, oh, I got a capital U in there, that doesn't matter. Okay, there's my first piece. Now it's not cherry though, it's just a gray piece. So I'm going to come up to modify, go down appearance, and you can see there's an A, right? So we can actually press the letter A to do this, right? A. And then here's our appearances. Now, I can click on Fusion Appearances. You might have to do this on yours because it's not there. And I can scroll down and I can go find wood. I can find solid wood. Okay, and from there, I'm going to go for finished wood. I'm going to come down here. Where's cherry? There's 3D cherry. There's a whole bunch of 3D cherries. Okay. Now, the other one is we can go to just wood, right? And we can find cherry as well. So there's lots of different materials here that you can play with. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab the cherry and I'm going to put it over top. Okay, and now I have a piece of wood that has some color to it, right? Finally, to save something, okay, I'm going to put the data panel back. All we're going to hit is save. Okay, we're going to give it a name. So you can see under location Highland Woodwork, this is Highland Woodwork, and I'm going to call this, I don't know, test piece tutorial. Okay, and I click on save. Now it's up in the cloud somewhere, and you can now see that it's down here. At any point in time, once it's saved, and this is to the cloud, right? So we know that we can get it from anywhere, and you can see it says finished uploading, right? And there's a version 1. Okay, we can always go back in time, and we can always right mouse click, we can always rename, move, delete, copy, right? Things like that. All right, we're going to stop there, but that's our first introduction to using Fusion.